Hi, welcome to my IGTV live. Welcome to this Facebook live. And if you're watching from YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where we keep it real, simple, and savvy. And we talk on matters finance, we talk matters faith and fun. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. Please share this content and put on your notification bell. Now today we want to look at the stock market. You may have wanted to start trading on the stock market, or it's your first time, it feels like it's hard for you, or otherwise you want to enhance your skill on this stock market thing. This is the video for you. Today we want to look at steps that you take as a beginner or a new trader on the stock market. What should you look at? What should you consider? Some of you asked me which kind of securities or stocks should I engage or trade in? Who should I engage in this process? So that's what we want to look at today. Questions that I want us to ask ourselves is: one, is it part of your financial goal this year to trade in stocks? Because that's where we go wrong. We get pressure from friends. We hear people have gotten money through trading in stocks, through buying shares, and we want. And probably it was not in our financial goals this year. It is not wrong to not have it in your financial goal. If it is not, then again, it's not a must to trade in it. But if it was in your financial goals, then ask yourself, what amount of money am I willing, or do I have, or can I afford to invest in the stock exchange? So what is available? What can I save every month or quarterly to be able to invest in the stock market? If it was not in your financial goals, then when will I set it? If it is next year I want to engage in the stock exchange market, then also this is a video you can check and prepare yourself accordingly to be able to invest in. So was it in your financial goals? We talked about financial goals and how to set them. It is in my new YouTube channel. That was the first two videos we did this year, so you can check it out. Again, if it is in your financial goals, what amount of money am I willing or afford to be able to invest in the stock exchange market? Step number 2 is: what are your objectives you want to achieve at the end of the day when you are investing in the stock exchange market? There are two objectives, there are two goals people have when they get into trading in shares. One is to trade, short-term trading, and number 2 is to keep the shares and invest in their future with these shares. So maybe you want to trade and you want, when the shares you have invested in rise, you want to sell it and gain profits. Or number 2, you want to invest in the future. That is, you want to keep the shares, you want to accumulate more shares and sell it in the future, because there is an amount you have targeted to get in the future. So what is your objective? Do you want to buy and sell like trading, or do you want to keep and invest in shares and accumulate the shares to be able to sell them in future? So that is step number 2. You want to ask yourself, what is the objective of getting into the stock or getting into selling shares? Number 3, you want to do proper research. I advise people, invest in what you understand, because when you do not understand, if the jargons are too hard for you, you will not be able to navigate the market. So understand, do proper research, look for information about shares. If you have identified different kind of shares, do proper research on companies you want to invest in. Do a fundamental analysis, do a technical analysis. analyze them, look at their financial statements, look into what they are trading into. So when you do proper research, you get to understand what you're investing in. I advise people, get interested in what you want to invest in. If you look at football fans, they do proper research. They watch every game that their teams are playing. So that's the kind of passion we want even as we invest. Do proper research, develop a desire, develop an interest. Then number 3, hunt for an agent. Choose a stock brokerage firm. A stock brokerage firm is an agent to help you buy and sell shares or trade in the NSE. In Kenya, you cannot be able to buy shares directly. For example, I cannot buy shares directly from Safaricom. So I need to have an agent who can do that for me. So what's their role? Their role is buying and selling shares for you on your behalf. Their roles may vary depending on the type of account you get. So you can get a discretionary account where the broker buys and sells shares with your permission. Then you can get an execution account where the broker buys and sells. When you advise them to buy and sell, that's when they buy and sell. And then number 4, the broker advises you on which shares to buy or when to sell, but then it is you to make the decision. So those are the 3 types of accounts. So the roles of a broker may vary depending on the types of accounts you have. An advice is, if you're starting out, it's better you start with a discretionary account where a broker can buy and sell with your permission. And then where do you find these brokers? You can Google list of stock brokers in Kenya, and then you can get them. Then you need to do an analysis on them, to get reviews from people who have worked with them. You need to know whether they are a scam or not. Do they have the right documentation, or and are they authorized by the CDSC to broker in the stock exchange market? So then step number 4, open a CDS account. You cannot buy shares without this CDS account. Good thing you do not need to sweat about this, because if you have a stockbroker, they are able to help you open a CDS account. A CDS account, there are documents that you need. You need to have an ID, you need to have a bank statement, and there is a fee you need to pay when you open that account. So that information is available with your broker. So when you choose your broker, they will help you to open up a CDS account, and in that CDS account they will ask you to come with a number of things. If you are in the diaspora, you will need to have a local bank account to be able to also open up a CDS account. So that is it. Another thing I forgot to mention about the stock brokerage firm is that we have said that they advise and help you to open a CDS account. So again, after you have opened a CDS account, you can now buy and sell. You can now buy and sell in the stock exchange market. There are other brokers who have apps that you just do it on your phone, sell and buy when it's convenient for you. So after CDS, now you can be able to buy and sell. Then that's it for what you need to know. You just need to know whether it's in your financial goal, know the objectives that you want to achieve, and then do proper research, and then get a stockbroker who will enable you to open a CDS account. Then you can be able to buy and sell. You can be able to buy, sell on the stock exchange market. Someone might be asking, where can I get all this information? One, you can go to the NSE website and also listed firms website. In the NSE, they have listed firms. Listed firms are those firms that you can be able to buy their shares on the NSE. You can watch business news. You can also buy a newspaper and read about these things. When you develop interest, you will be able to be knowledgeable. So those are the steps that you can take to be able to trade in the stock exchange flawlessly. And yeah, I hope after this video you will be able to get yourself shares. Shares are an interesting place to invest, and at the end of the day, if you have the right reasons, you do the right methods, you will be able to reap good profits. So till next time, bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share this video. Let's grow together. Thank you.